White people commit more crime and SA in America than any other races. Ah, yes, let's go through that list of white offenders and see what we find. Yes, the data does show white people make up the majority of arrests for these crimes. Told you. Let's look at their faces. Angel Alamanza, listed as white, crime, schmexual battery. Next we have Shavya Shah, also listed as white, crime, also schmexual battery. Then we have Alberto Cruz Mendoza, listed as white, crime, public intoxication, and an ICE detainer. Then we have Louis III Figueroa, listed as white, crimes, strangulation, and domestic violence. Ishao Mangal, listed as white, crime, schmexual battery. And the list goes on and on and on. So what's your point? Well, I'm not claiming that white people don't commit crimes. Of course they do. But if the data set is categorizing people like this as white, then maybe we should ask some questions before using that data to make sweeping claims about race and crime. Because when names and backgrounds that most people would not ordinarily identify as white are being placed into white category, that can significantly affect the percentages. So you just think the entire data set is a joke? Well,
The culture shift comes from what children learn at school and online. Ask any young person what history they learned at school, and they'll tell you Hitler. Ask them what else? Slavery. Ask them what else? American civil rights. In fact, what little they know of history will be all about black and brown people fighting for equality against the white man. Women fighting men for the vote. Gay and trans people fighting for various rights. Our young people have been taught that history is simply one long story about various groups struggling under the oppressive, dead white man. Out with Dickens, Shakespeare, Kipling, and Wordsworth. We must decolonize. History is taught through an oppressor lens. The triangular slave trade, white men held the power. What about Britain ending the slave trade? More than a quick mention, if at all? No. What of the Arab slave trade that lasted 3 times as long as the triangular slave trade? No. Okay, so GCSE history in Britain is often taught as migration through time. So the idea that Britain has always been a land of immigrants is embedded in our children's heads. Most schools would prefer to concentrate learning about the tiny number of black people who existed in Tudor England over a thorough analysis of England's break from Rome. Medieval history becomes her story and is told through the eyes of Eleanor of Aquitaine, because after all, she was a woman. Not to mention weeks on King Mansa Musa of Mali, because he was a black Muslim. His bearing on British institutions, laws, and faith is non-existent. And the fact that he is said to have been the richest man in history, thanks in part to his massive slave-owning society, is a detail somehow that teachers rarely ever teach. But it isn't just our schools. It's our general culture, too. Take your kids to a museum or an art gallery in any Western country, and you'll find the same narrative. As an example, when learning about aviation in London's Science Museum and the extraordinary feat that is man making massive machines move in the sky, a write-up on the wall explains that women and black people were historically barred from aviation schools and the military. Similarly, James Watt, the man who invented the steam engine and is considered the founder of the Industrial Revolution, has a write-up on the wall explaining that his early career involved slave trafficking with a bonus analysis of the whole of Britain's complicity in the slave trade. They flatten the entire human story and all of its complexities into the narrative of oppressor and oppressed, leaving young people unable to see the world in any other terms.
So, we'll keep that for now here. You can take the bottle. When you're in the restaurant, you're not going to keep anything other than the bottle. We'll figure it.
It's okay. Oh. I don't know. I can pay for it. It's not even that deep. I don't even care. Whatever you gotta do, it's okay. Oh,
Thank you.
everything you need. This is alcohol.
Okay.
Stop touching me before I get mad. Okay, I'm not even going there.
Stop touching me before I get mad. I'm just taking my handcuffs off. I'm an 18-year-old welfare queen. They always got money. They always got fucking attitude. They always got welfare, but they're always still fucking stupid.
I'm not doing nothing. No, still. I'm not doing nothing. I'm not resisting nothing. I'm not resisting. I didn't do nothing. I didn't do nothing. I said they hurt, so I didn't even resist or nothing.
I said they hurt. I'm stupid. Because I'm a nigga. Say, where are you? We're gonna have a little chat. Greenville, South Carolina. Come anytime. I tell you this all the time. I've been telling you since Black Lives Matter and Antifa made a name for themselves back in 2020. You said to show up. Why? Bring this nigga with you. I'll string this motherfucker right up in front of you. You won't have to say, oh, someone got away with it and it must be a white man. No, I'll do it on your live. I won't do it in a black area where it's black people doing it themselves or another nigga doing it to a nigga, and then you just want to blame the white man. Oh, I'll do it right in front of you. Yeah, it's me. You can blame whatever you want. But you gotta be the hands of justice, because I'll be taking a fucking nigger who's gonna create more niggers like her out of this fucking goddamn nation. All she is an infestation. She's a roach. She's a cockroach getting ready to make millions, just like her.
Now you doing too much. I didn't move for nothing. I was being nice. I was being nice. I didn't move for nothing. I didn't resist or nothing. I showed you. I didn't do nothing. He grabbed me up and stuff.
Oh, no.
I'm calm. I was already calm. I was already calm. I was calm. Was it hurt? I didn't even do nothing. Look, you was so stand up.
Taking your handcuffs.
I gave them to you.
What did you do, nigga? You gave them to him? No. You took them off and put them in front of you, and then he grabbed them from you. You didn't give them to him, and even if you did, who fucking told you to take them off, nigga? What is it with the at the end of everything? These are just baboons. You really are just fucking useless fucking chimpanzees. You're useless. You're such an invasive fucking goddamn pestilence on this goddamn fucking world.
That's not what you said. You said you're not going to keep this.
I said it hurt.
I said it hurt.
I didn't do nothing. I'll give you everything you need. I don't care to pay for nothing. I don't care to pay for nothing. I didn't do nothing. I didn't move. I didn't even say nothing. It's my receipt on my phone. You can get my phone from him.
I love the audacity these niggas always have too. You can get my phone from him. I don't need your phone. I don't need to see your fucking receipt. I know you stole. We watched you steal. You should have had your receipt. I'm not getting loaded around by a nigga who's a fucking thief. You should have had that shit. That's your problem, nigga, not mine.
You can get my receipt from him. My phone is right in there. I don't care for you to get my phone. You can get the phone. My receipt on my phone. They send the text message. Keep right out there. I'll give you password and everything.
Do like it there now.
I'll pay for everything. I got the money.
Can you create some recording before tap pay the one, please?
I'll give you the money. Can you please listen in a little bit? I didn't do nothing. I didn't resist or nothing. It hurt. Okay, I understand that, but it hurt.
Like this fucking chimpanzee, and this chimpanzee, and this chimpanzee. This chimpanzee is the same species. They are 18 years old and already got their baby daddies and their welfares, but they ain't even gonna use their welfares. They're gonna steal because it's so entitled to everything. It's all for me. I'm a nigga. Let's hear it, nigga. One of you. You're racist. You're racist. You're racist. Yes, because we're holding you accountable. You're racist, but don't worry about it because the DA will always let niggas like this run free because they need them to think that they are Gucci. We Gucci. They are living like the 1%. FYI, they're not living on welfare like back in the day where you look down at them. Nope, they're on free housing. Section 8 free, completely free, and they still won't pay. Even if they have $50 a month, they still won't pay because you can't get out. Can't get them out. Nope. They'll fuck your property up 6 ways from fucking Sunday when they are in there and when they leave. Listen, I was out one the other day. A property manager sent me over there. I walk in, now it's August, it's my birthday at the end of August. I walk in, there's Christmas tree still up. Oh, cobwebs and shit still hanging from it. Shit all over the fucking floor. Not one toilet bowl in the fucking house works. Not fucking one. Showers rolled backwards. How long you been in here? Oh, we've been in here 2 weeks after you. So every time I go to the toilet bowl, it gets broken. No, you keep clogging them, nigga. Plunge the motherfucker. So now by the time I get there 2 weeks later, it's just shit piled on top of shit. What the fuck? You're disgusting. I said, the showers aren't clogged? Well, no, we haven't used them. Well, now we're using the shower, the shower downstairs. It's only a half bath. Yeah, that's when we go in the bathroom, the shower downstairs. It's not a shower, nigga. It's a toilet bowl and a sink. And the sink, I can see, is fucking backed up with fucking noodles and shit from the kitchen. How'd that happen? Oh, we've been using that to wash dishes. Because you see, the dishwasher don't work. It's backed up. The sink works. Yeah, the dishwasher don't. It's not empty chains. So you're doing it in here. Okay? And that's why that's backed up. It's a vanity. It's only an 1.25 inch trap compared to the 2 inch trap in the kitchen. Whatever. What's wrong with the toilet bowl? Oh, this one we turn it on and off and we gotta use it. So you haven't showered. The kid wearing one of those fucking things these fucking girls wear. Just laying in his bed. I go, listen, I'm here. I have deductibles. It's only $65, but I collected. Well, we don't got that. Can you bill us? No, I can't bill you. They had to call around to get cash app. I ain't got cash app either. No, you can fucking Apple fucking pay me. I get the kid to do it. And the kid, well, you got baby back, ma? You got baby back, ma? Holy shit, nigga. None of the in the house fucking worked though. Every carpet's stained. I said, how old is this house? 3 years old. Bought it with welfare money. Isn't it nice? That's how they treat it though. They treat it like shit because they are entitled. They didn't work for it. They just expect it. 2 cars in that driveway, 2 cars. One's the son's, one's the mother's. Both of them had handicap placards. Isn't that weird?
I can fit
Okay, it
my
hurts.
fingers on here, so that's not going to get loosened up.
It hurt. I had carpal tunnel surgery last year. It hurt.
You're literally not even tight.
It hurt.
What nigga just told you was she also gets disability because she had her carpal tunnel. You're 18. They don't do carpal tunnel surgery on 18-year-olds there, nigger. And how would you hurt your fucking... They don't do carpal tunnel surgery on 18-year-olds. I'm a plumber. We have problems with our carpal tunnel issues. We have carpal tunnel issues, and they don't do it at certain ages. They won't do it up until a certain age when you look at you. But she must have bullshitted her way, and of course the DEI fucking welfare hire signed her up for fucking disability. I can't get it, but that nigga can, because she had carpal tunnel surgery. I don't have to have the surgery to say I had it, because she'll sign off on it. You don't believe me, people. You don't have to. I don't want you to. I want you to just look into it yourself. Just look into it. All they do is sign off. Yep. She's backhand. She's backhand. That's why the Jews are the same way. Backhand. We can get a Semite loan. If you go into a bank and ask for a Semite loan, manager will come out and ask you a bunch of questions, make sure you're a Semite, and give you a 0% interest loan as much as you need. Much as you need. Pay it off when you feel like it. I'm a liar. Go ask. Go ask. Look into it for yourself. 18 years old, they don't give you ask your doctor. But she's got disability, that means. Always ailments. They always have an ailment, but they're the most superior race. Created everything, fucking invented everything, cultivated everything. They are everything. But ailments up to
I
fucking
just hope I have carpal tunnel surgery.
Well, don't steal then, okay?
Okay, I have the money. You grabbing me up and stuff. You grabbing me up and
Sit
stuff. I
down.
don't care. You acting like
Sit down.
something. No.
Well, sit down. All right, I'm not gonna steal you.
Stop touching me, bitch. He grabbing me up and everything. He already, you started being aggressive with me. I don't care. Whatever it is, I'll give you the money right
You're
now.
not, you're going to jail.
Shut up.
You're gonna hurt me, okay?
I don't give a fuck.
All right, good.
Shut up. Talking to me,
I
damn.
want you to sit down.
I don't care what you want. Stop
All right,
touching me.
sit down.
No, stop touching me,
Stop getting up then.
No, leave me alone. Get another officer. Get the fuck out of my face. You already hurt me, No. Stop touching me.
Nobody's touching me.
I don't care. Get out my face.
Just stand down, you're not gonna be touched, okay?
I don't care. Just said I'll give you all the money. I don't care. I have the money right there. Do you want the money?
No.
Damn.
Next 41.
It's hurting me. I just told you I had carpal tunnel surgery. They hurt.
Next 41 is isolation.
And I didn't even walk out the store or past the last point of sale. I was gonna go to the other register. I didn't walk past the last point of sale. And that's how it's supposed to go.
See, now nigga thinks, well, we figured it out. I didn't pull it past the last point of sale. That's how it's supposed to go. So you really didn't bust me, you didn't catch me, even though she doesn't know with her little chimpy brain, the last point of sale is the register, not the front door.
Because I know that. I didn't go past the last point of sale. No. I never made it past the second checkout. I never went past the last point of sale. I was going to the other checkout.
So you had to pay for it then? Is that what you're saying?
I knew I had the paper. I was going to the other checkout. I never went past the last point of sale. I never walked out the door. I will pay for it. I never
You're not
walked
paying
out
for
the
it, you're
door.
going to jail.
No, but I never walked past the last point of sale.
You're going to jail.
No, I never walked past the last point of sale. No, that's not how they go.
No, that's not how that go. No, I never made out the dough. Listen, I know the rules. We don't know our rights, but we know the ins and outs with robbing shit.
I had cash in my baby's bag, and I can give you the money. I had to get my baby's bag. You stopped me where I got my baby's bag from. I never went past the last point of sale, so let me pay for it.
Can I have a unit out here for a transport, please?
Is that how we gonna be real? I never walked past the last point of sale, and you know that. You stopped me before I got there. I was gonna pay for it. The cash is in my baby's bag.
So these 3, these 4. Okay.
I never went past the last point of sale. You can't arrest me. That's not fair. I was gonna pay for it. I never walked out the double doors. I didn't even get close to the double doors. That's not fair. Let me pay for
Do you
it.
know what shoplifting is?
You have to walk past the last point
You
of
can steal
sale.
property,
I didn't conceal
put it inside
anything.
bags and try to walk out the door. That's
No, I didn't try to walk out
So
the
did
door.
you bag your property before paying for it initially?
No, but I have to get the cash out of my baby's bag. My baby bag was at the customer service. You wouldn't see me stop there because I stopped there. The cash is in my baby's bag, along with my other debit card.
Oopsie, what other debit card would that be? Because the EBT card comes from where? Welfare. But what's on the other debit card? Well, that would be the disability.
I never walked past the last one, so I didn't get past the double door, so I didn't steal anything.
I am Harlow